I've just been sitting here working on the crossword. It's getting pretty close to done. I'm actually looking for holes and trying to fill them in. Today, I woke up almost, I don't know, it was so dark, which is usually nice. During the night I heard wind and rain, and it's still windy. I hope there are no holes in my hair. I hate it when there are holes. This happens. I don't have tight curls, and I haven't wet my hair this morning, so this is slept on hair. Yeah, so I was not cheery this morning. I didn't feel up. I need the sun to feel up. So I waited for Gail and the tripods, and they came. And they were also not very up. So they came down the street to here, and then we were standing outside. And Gail, instead of continuing on to go around the block, she went back. She was going to talk to Leo from a few houses down. I didn't realize that he had dementia. Yeah. So when he goes for a walk with his wife, but he doesn't usually, or with a friend of his, which is what we just saw him come back from, a walk with his friend, because I saw them head off. But I didn't realize he had dementia. And yeah, well, that's things you learn. So that was interesting. Yeah, so she went back that way to chat with Leo and then to go back home. Because it's just yucky. It's not raining, it's windy, and it's getting colder. So I saw the temperature on my weather channel. And the temperature was going down in the daytime. And then it's supposed to get warm in a few days, 4 degrees. Anyway, I just don't feel up. I don't feel up. I need a balloon ride somewhere. It's the post-Christmas letdown. Post-Christmas letdown. I've already started to take down some Christmas stuff because I just didn't feel like leaving it up. I took down the 2 decorations from the windows out front, the red ones, you know, ho 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 and Merry Christmas. Yeah, I figured that was done. I left the stars up, or the snowflakes. I have my foot sessions. I'm in, I just feel like there's hair stuck to me. Do I see hair? I don't know, I don't see hair. Yeah, I feel like hockey. I know it doesn't start before 2. It's 2 and 6 and 9:30, I think. They spread it out throughout the day. I just feel like some hockey now. I want some hockey now. I guess I could hang up my sister's calendar. I read a book when I was a kid, young person, young adult. I used to read a lot of Westerns, Max Brand, Louis L'Amour, and I remember finding a book by that particular author, I believe it was Max Brand, that was not in his Western style genre. I got a wildlife calendar, my sister, to replace my, oh, that's cool. Lots of wildlife pictures, wolves and lynxes and eagles and chipmunks, and okay, that's cool, that's nice. So I read my way through that library. Oh yeah, the library in Preston, I used to work there. And I just took home stacks of books and read them. And that was one that I actually remember, because I remember thinking, this is my Western author and this is a spy story. And I remember one scene from that book, that novel, where the protagonist, the guy who's trying to pass as someone else, unknowingly puts his hand down, just doing a gesture, making touching a dog. Okay, so he's just reaches down and pats the dog as he's talking. And it's an unconscious movement of a gentle person who likes dogs, right? Reaches down to touch a dog. And I think that's what gave him away, or something like that. See, I remember very little about this story, but I just remembered this was a Western author who had written a spy novel. And I've been trying to remember it over the years, and today I just went, it's probably Max Brand. I don't know why I hit on Max Brand, probably because it was here in the puzzle. And so I went, Max Brand, spy novel. And they came up with it. I went, okay. And I sort of went through it. I don't remember there being these two people. I remember this one guy who's trying to, so I found something. So I will try to find this book and try to read it again. Books that I like, I have tried to read again, to disastrous results usually. They're just not like what I remembered. I remember them very emotionally, because they were so, thrilling or exciting or riveting, and I guess I'm jaded. They don't come back the same way they were in my... That song was in this. There we go. Carly Rae Jepsen was in this crossword puzzle, and that song was in this crossword puzzle. Okay, thank you. Thank you for stopping. So this crossword puzzle is, it's very Canadian. Carly Rae Jepsen is Canadian. Max Brand, however, is not Canadian. Maybe I didn't read it in here. I don't know where I would have read it otherwise, because all I've been doing is, I read the newspaper and then I started doing the crossword. I guess CBC does music, and now they're going to do music. Okay, let's move on from the music. Let's drown out the music so that we don't get, sitting on that chair is not good. My daughter's chair I could sit on that for hours, but not mine. How are they different? How are they different? That's not nice. I can't sit on my own chair? Bummer. See? Took the decoration down, left the snowflake. And over there, I've left these snowflakes too. Brr. I guess the kitchen is warmer than the living room? I don't know. I feel warmer. I feel cooler. I feel yucky. Some garbage bags were blowing around. That's how windy it was. Probably they were just very light, filled with wrapping paper. I got an Amazon card. I got an Indigo card. Too bad you can't combine those. The last Indigo card I bought something and gave it to my son. I looked through it. It was not interesting enough. It's like for my birthday, I got a book for my daughter, and I am slowly. No, maybe it was for my son. Somebody said they wanted to borrow it when I was done. I'll ask them in general. It was one or the other of them. And I'm just not. It's the book by Greta Thunberg's mother and father, I think. And yeah, it's easy to read because the chapters are very short. So I just read a chapter and then put it away again. But biographies or real life stories that are just factual like that, no. I mean, I can read a factual story. Like I read Martin Luther King biography. Martin Luther's biography. I read that. Like, why? I have no idea. I am not a religious person. I have not a clue. But for some reason, I saw a review on it. I read it, and I went, oh, that sounds interesting. And I then got it. It's right over there. I finished it. It is boring as all get out, but I finished it. So I can read boring books. So it was the book that I read alongside my what I do in the summer is I read 2 books. I have my iPad where I read schlock, science fiction schlock, mysteries schlock, And when it runs out, I plug it in and I picked up Martin Luther. So that's what I'm doing with the book by Greta Thunberg's parents. It's my alternate reading. Brr. 11 o'clock. I'm bored. I don't want to start work. I have, it's 11 hours, and I have hockey that I want to watch, but it's not going to start for 2 hours. Oh, Monica's bored. And I don't want to go for a walk because it's yucky. And it's just 0 degrees, and I could. But my stupid winter sneakers are wrecking my foot. Oh my, I should watch some YouTube videos. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that and get a sweater. It's obviously not warm enough. I mean, the double part is warm, but the single part is not warm. So when I get to having the second layer, my torso is warm, but my arms are cold. See, I'm not going to wear my onesie either. I wear my onesie at night. It is amazing. I love that thing. But you have to crawl into it, right? So I'm not going to wear that in the daytime. Plus I look like a slob. It's too big. But it's great because I wear it with clothes on underneath and it's super warm. So at night, even though the temperature doesn't change in here, it's cold at night. Especially if I'm sitting watching TV, like hockey should be on. I don't think Canada plays today. They played yesterday. Can't play today. Oh, maybe I could take down some more decorations. Well, I keep taking them down as I see them because I randomly put them up. Yeah, the only one that's still up there is the star, and that would be good to have up for New Year's. Plus, I'm leaving up my Christmas cards because they stay up until the New Year. Okay, I'm going to stop boring you and